Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Limited Lorcana. Today, we're going to be doing Lorcanito has a super sealed where you'll open 16 packs using a randomizer, and you'll have to build a deck using 3 of the colors, a minimum of 50 cards. So, let's go ahead and see what we got, and we'll go ahead and start the super sealed. So, the first thing I'd recommend doing when you get in a super sealed would be splitting your cards into every single color and kind of going through and seeing what you have. There's some averages and some stuff that you're still looking to achieve. Um, you want to make sure you have enough 2 drops for the color to be playable, enough 3 drops, 4 drops, all that kind of stuff. And if one color doesn't have your 1 drops, 2 drops, or 3 drops, that's fine as long as the other colors kind of make up for that, right? So if my yellow didn't have any 1s or 2s, but let's say I went blue and red. My blue has 2 1s and my red has 1 1. I'm okay with 3 1 drops. But they both had like 4 2 drops. I'd be like, okay, I'm around 8 2 drops, which is a good spot to be. So, but let's go ahead and start looking at what we got here. Our 1 drops for yellow don't seem very good. Nothing that really jumps out. A little bit of pirate synergy could be something potential, especially we got Winnie the Pooh. Huey's a really good 2 drop. Allows you to pay cheaper for some stuff. Perlo's really good. Great evasive. Pascal's a great card, so but our yellow is very sparse, so I don't know if we'd be able to play it. Rolly's not bad. Sven's good. Calhoun's great. Mittens is alright. Pluto's good. So our yellow looks okay, not great. This is about how many playable cards did I say this year? Probably would have to play Candlehead. Trusty's not bad. David's not bad. We'd have to see if we have any Nani's to make it work. Joey's alright for stats. Pascal's okay, but again, we're just looking at what we have for our yellows. Sven, Mittens, Calhoun. Pluto's a double colored card. So we have about 9 that I would consider playable. It's a little shy of what we were looking for a third. So we're going to keep looking. Rafiki's an okay 1 drop. Both the Palace guards are pretty good. That 1/4 stat line's not bad. Madam Mim's really good. Potospell's good. Magical Aid's good. Tinkerbell's good. Gives us an evasive. Yolana's great. Gives us a challenger. Sarkomedes not bad. Gives us another evasive. Madam Mim's pretty good. These Brunas aren't bad. Rafiki's good. Rush, challenger. Finder's Keeper's great. I don't think we have any genies to shift. Not that it's the end of the world. Might have some more genies in green. But our purple's not bad. Our purple actually has a decent amount of playable cards. Play both these Palace guards. Play Bambi, Madam Mim, that. Archimedes, Magica, Poe. Yeah, we're actually pretty good on playable cards here for purple. How many is that? Like 18? Yeah. So 18. That's pretty good. And that would open up us to also being able to take Pascal. That's not bad. It's definitely a color combination I could consider. Our green, what do we got here? Don't like these 1 drops. Pete's okay if we have a shift, but don't know if we do yet. Tipo's good. Hero's a 3-drop 3/3. Tramps are 3/3s. March Hare's a good way to finish something off. Big Tramp's not bad. Ooh, Clarabelle's pretty good. Clarabelle's really good. How many Clarabelles did we get? Little Clarabelles. 1. We didn't get the 3-drop one either. Oof. Well, that's a little rough. Probably not as good then. And she's on the high end, so she would finish it out. Probably be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Roughly 9 to 10 cards from green. It's not quite what we're looking for, but we could mix it with yellow. That would give us the Perla. So we would probably be at 40-ish cards we want to play. It's a little low. So 1-drops, or so going into red. Card Soldiers isn't bad. Daisy Duck's a way to fight evasives, especially if you can buffer. Lumiere is not the Lumiere I thought he was. This one's not very good. Vanellope's not bad. Scoops is good. Brutus is good. Cricky's great. Cricky's incredible. Markowski's just okay. Abu's really good. Goofy's really good. This would give us some really good surprise. Scar's good too. This could give us some of our like more fighting side of the deck, which isn't too bad. Blue, what we got in here? I don't like Dawson, don't like Institute. Jasmine's good. Little Sisters are bad. Well, maybe not bad, but they're just okay. Not really what you want. Freckles is good. Minis is good. Hideaway's not really relevant. Penny's okay, it's a 2-quester. Ben is fantastic. And then for our dual color, we got a Hey Hey. We do have a big Jasmine, though. That's not bad. Only problem is we'd have to also play Steel. But Jasmine's really good. Donald's not bad. Sabi's not bad. Don't think we had many Merlin. Because we'd probably get Merlins in purple. I think there's like... oh, and this wouldn't be Floodborn or anything, so we don't have turtles or anything. Yeah, no, he doesn't really have the support then. Not great. Alright, what's our steel look like? Helga's really good, because this is a good way to kill evasives. Rudy's good. Hot Potato's okay, it's inkable. Jafar's great. Zipper's okay. Hercules is okay. Kakamora. Well, Will My Life Begin is not bad either, but it's looking like for sure we're probably taking purple something. So let's go ahead and take our purple cards. I might even play the Rafiki. I don't think this is a shift though. Not that it matters. No, it's not. I'm fine with it either way. I have to see if I'm picking up another 1-drop from another color. If I'm not, then I'll play that. I guess I'll just pick it up now, and then I can cut it later. Magical Aid's not bad. Or, sorry, Magical Aid is good. These two, that, this, give us that. Would consider this, but I think we might be too high on inkables, depending on what we end up all with. Right now we're at 1, which isn't bad. We're at 19 cards, too. Pascal's good. Calhoun's good. Sven is good. Mittens is good. That's good. Joey's good. David's good. I mean, he's just a 3/3 for 3. We'll have to see how many of those we have at the end. We might have to cut some. Naveen's just a good 2-drop. That's great for getting into our 4-drops. Okay, how many 2-drops are we at? 6 so far. It's not bad. Probably take Candlehead. Still, not a big fan of her, but so this puts us at 30 cards. So we'd need to get 20 cards from another color, or like 18 and fill out the rest. So what did we have that's playable in red? 1, 2, 3, 4. A lot of our rush. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, maybe 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 potentially. We may not be able to take yellow. Yellow might be just not enough. Steel doesn't look very full though either. Green has a lot of cards, but how many were playable? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, it's not super high. If we take yellow red, we can get King Candy, but that doesn't really help us. green would give us access to Perla. And we would also get Tramp, which isn't bad. Kinda think I should take red though. Kinda think these rushes are really good. What does it look like if I take red? Most of our uninkables are coming from red. Markowski we kinda have to take. He's ink. And an evasive character, if nothing else. Okay. 4 1-drops. I don't really want to take another 1-drop. I'd probably take a higher drop card, as long as it was inkable. No, Denali's not bad. How many uninkables is that now, though? No, it doesn't show me that. Okay. We just got a lot of uninkables. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's a lot of uninkables. I'm not super happy with that. I think I might have to cut like mittens or something. But it is 50 cards. I might also just have to be a little more selective with how I ink. That might be the route we end up going. We're really hurting on cards. So I'm probably taking 3 cards that are potentially playable, but most likely just ink. So they have to be inkable cards. They never come back as a decent inkable card because sometimes you can use it, but most of the time you're just going to ink it. Don't really want a 1-drop for one of my inkable cards. Don't have steel, so I can't take that. So does at least let me draw a card. It could be a decent combat trick. Don't have any locations that I plan on playing. 2 more cards. Colonel's not great, but I think we're gonna play him and probably Mr. Litwick. Although, actually, no. Cut Colonel. So what's our end game? 11. Yeah, cut. Nah, we'll keep Colonel. But I'm gonna put 1 Gazelle, and it's a 2-quester at the very least. Colonel's like overpriced for what he does, but the fact that he can fight kind of helps. We have a lot of cards that fight okay, though. Maybe it is just another Gazelle for another 2-quester. I think we might have enough high end. We'll take another Gazelle. Not really many songs to sing with it, but I'm not mad about it. Alright, and then we save. Import deck. Confirm. Alrighty, and then we go back to matchmaking, and we should be able to queue with this. So, we find for today 626, and should we do super sealed? Alright. It might take a little bit of time for us to get in, but usually it's not too bad. That's kind of what I was talking about, though. With once you separate your colors into 6 pools, you kind of want to see what each one has. If one has like all of your rush and evasive, you might have to end up taking it. If one is just all of your evasives, you might end up in that color, and then you might have to play 2 colors that have slightly more cards. It's definitely something that takes a little bit of experience, and there's also a lot more synergies that open up because the pirate thing is a lot wider. The last 4 sets have had a decent amount of pirate cards, but I still think you really have to have a certain, like, you really have to have the payoffs for pirate. We had Winnie the Pooh, and we had some Kakamoras that were in steel, but all right. So we are getting started. Looks like we're playing against Ariel Weathermaker. It's a pretty good name. Okay. Well, we got a lot of our inkable cards. We didn't really get many of our 2s or 1s. Think we might keep just Snoops. He's a pretty good response card on the draw, because on turn 3 we can play him expecting to fight, because we have to banish him on our turn to draw a card. So think we're gonna put that back. Hoping we get a 1, but at least a 2 would be good. Yeah, we got a 2. We got Bambi. And then we have Bruno, which can help us lock another card. Okay. Ink that and pass. He didn't have a turn 1. We don't have a turn 1 either, but it's not too bad for us. I think we're actually probably going to go Huey, because we can quest him and then play Bruno to lock something. Played a 2-quester. Gonna ink Bambi. Play our Huey. Probably gonna be ink Gazelle. Don't think we need her quite yet. Okay. Kind of wish we had the Where Have All the Children Gone now, but quest, huh? We could just play Snoops. I think that's what we're gonna do. We're going to ink. I think we're gonna take here. Offer the ability for him to take with Cobra. I think we're gonna ink Madam Mim actually. And play the Snoops, because this way, if he takes the Huey, then we can take back with Snoops, but we at least draw a card. If he doesn't take the Huey, then we're just like in a fine spot where we can lock it with Bruno, or I can play Rafiki and take him out, or I can just play Tanana and kind of wait for him to request. My board just gets wider than his. Could also potentially consider questing Huey and playing Denai. But I don't feel like I'm in a bad spot. If his hand is all high cost, this could be a little bit bad, but our hand is relatively high cost, and we've got 2-2-questers in it at the moment, or 3-2-questers at the moment. Probably, considering what he wants to ink. I think for us, we're kind of just, it depends so much on what he does on his turn, whether we're going to play Bruno or Tanana, or we're going to quest and play Denai. So it's hard for me to really format what I'm exactly going to do until I know what he's going to do for his turn. Hopefully he's not just flagging. Would be unfortunate. Gonna give it a refresh. Oh, he conceded. Alright, well, we will go ahead and give it another game. I'm assuming he probably didn't have inkables, or he was going to have to ink his 4-drop and pass, which would have been pretty bad. So we'll just get back in queue, and hopefully we can get a little bit longer of a game. Probably going to go... I was thinking I would probably do 2 or 3 matches for this video, or for videos like this, but we'll just have to see how it goes. Because if we have a longer game, it might be less. If we have short games like that, it might be more. But hopefully we can find someone. Alrighty, we found somebody. We've accepted, we're just waiting on them. It's great Iago art. Iago's such a fun character. I will go first for sure. Okay, no 1-drops. Raja's a fine 2-drop. These 3 drops aren't really quite what we want to do. These 4 drops aren't quite what we want to do. So I'm going to put those 6 back. Let's see what we got. Okay, we got some good 3 drops. We got another 2 drop we can ink, because we're going to probably play the Raja. Fortunately, our hand is definitely better for going second. It's a lot more fighty of a hand than anything. Oh. Well, they wanted to concede. So, back to the matchmaking queue. Hopefully we can get a game. Sorry to everybody that we still haven't been able to get one. I think there's definitely still some people who are testing the system out, unsure if they want to actually play it or not. More so just like seeing what they can put together. Maybe they also whiffed. I mean, I could imagine there are people who probably build a deck that's very high rolly, without like kind of managing their averages and stuff like that, and being like, oh, I didn't get a 1 drop, so I'm gonna lose. But and I've said this in my previous videos as well. Having a 1 drop in limited isn't as important as having the 2, the 3, and the 4. Um, Having the 1 drop is great, especially when you're on the play. It helps you put just that extra little bit of pressure, maybe even get that extra 1 to 2 pieces of lore, which can help you in the late game when the board stalls, because you have that little bit of an advantage going forward. But it's not the end of the world if you don't get the 1 drop. Hopefully, we can find somebody. But I don't know about you guys, but I live on the East Coast. It's been extremely hot this last week. I mean, we're talking like 100-degree days, and it's not been a lot of fun. So I hope everyone's making sure to stay safe and hydrated and everything like that. And I know we've got set champs coming up in the middle of July. Hopefully, it will be a little cooler, or at least the game stores that we all go to for set champs will have AC. So here's hoping. But Rainer Jafar's been a pretty cool set. There's only been a couple cards I've really been looking for, like Rhino and Lady, I think are really good. It's not too many that I've added into many of my other decks. I've thought about trying Radigan. He's an interesting blue card. He's a little bit of a trap and limited, but he's 8-drop quest for 4. I think he's a 6/8 or somewhere like that for stat line, and he is ward, and you have to banish him if you don't ink a card every turn. So that can be a little concerning, but especially decks like Red Blue or decks that play like Great Stone Dragon, you can really keep him going through inking stuff from your discard pile. But I'm really excited for the Fabled set. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. I think it's going to be cool to be able to chase the Fabled cards. More excited about the Epics. I think that's a really nice introduction to have something that's just a little bit below Enchanted, but still feels really good when you get it. Those are always great cards. But yeah, we're just gonna keep waiting. If it goes too long, I might break this up into 2 parts. I might make it part 1, which will be deck building, and then part 2, which would be the actual games that I find and can play. So, but we'll give it another minute. This is the deck I had the other day. This is when I first did the test run of this. This is the deck I ended up with, which was yellow, green, purple, and it was very good. I had a lot of high lore characters. I had a lot of value and evasive stuff. It was really good. Genie was a great pickup. Another Huey. Huey's always really good. Finders Keepers is a great card too, especially if you know how to use it. Good timing. Shere Khan's incredible. Again, like it's a very timing based card, but if you have good timing for it, it's real strong. We're gonna go ahead and refresh. Try one more time. Oh, we got a game. All right. No, stay. Accept. Enter match. Okay, we might keep Archimedes, but we're probably getting rid of most of this. Going second, though, more inclined to keep Snoops over Archimedes. Pascal's an interesting keep as well, but we have a lot of uninkables, so I just worry a little bit that it might be a little risky. Okay. We have a 1-drop, a 2-drop, quote unquote, 2 3-drops. He played Fairy Ship, huh? I'm actually going to ink the Palace Guard and play the Rafiki, so we can put 2 damage into it, and then once we play the Naveen can also swing into it. Worst thing for us would be if he puts a 2-3 down. Doesn't put a 2-3 down, so we're going to get to attack this for free. We're going to ink the Gazelle because we already have another 3-drop. Play the Naveen. I'm assuming we're probably going to see a 3-drop out of him, judging by the fact he missed a 2-drop. White Rose, yeah, that's a good one. Got another 1-drop, so we're going to ink that. Gonna play Snoops. And I think we're gonna offer the Rafiki. If he takes it, I might still trade with Snoops. And then that way I still will have Naveen. A Bruni, huh? Okay. We'll be able to kill that with a Goofy later on. So, don't really have a 4-drop though, so gonna ink here. Yeah, I'll play the Tinkerbell. Play that because I was considering saving it for ink, but I can always ink Stabbington and play Mittens instead. Also, judging, he played a 2-2 instead. Might actually take this with Naveen instead and leave the higher attack character up. I should have probably drawn first side instead of playing the Tinkerbell. I think I have to banish this, but question is with what? Do I need the extra attack? Because my Tinkerbell doesn't fight, but I'm about to play some big bodies that do. I think I am actually going to take it with the Naveen. I'm going to quest, because if he buffs Bruni and takes out my Snoop so I don't get to draw, it's not the end of the world. Played a Bianca. It's a pretty good card. Nice. I'm going to ink Stabbington. And I'm going to play Mittens. Skip. I have the Aladdin, which will allow me to trade Snoops into Bianca, potentially. I'm going to quest the Tinkerbell. I'm okay if he starts fighting with Bruni. I don't think he will. So I think it's worth me getting the 2 lore. If he buffs Bruni and fights it, then that is what it is. I'll have the Goofy later on to help me clear it. Hopefully, quest the Bianca, and I can get the value out of Aladdin, making Snoops fight this. Sisu Challenger is pretty good. Okay, we're gonna play the Aladdin. We're gonna get Snoops to take out Bianca. Get to draw. I'm probably playing one of these, whichever one. I kind of want to guarantee that I'd be able to fight Sisu if he quests it. Because I can't quest Mittens. If I do, his Sisu takes it for free. I kind of want to be able to challenge. So I think I'm actually going to ink Raj and play Candle, but that puts me open to discard. He's purple steel. I've seen him ink another card. Purple steel we've seen for sure. We haven't seen his third color. Oh, he could be green. Which would mean he probably has a good amount of discard cards. That's an interesting choice. I just can't afford to lose the Goofy. I think I just quest and pass. I'll risk it. I'll risk it. I'll risk it. Apologize. I took a little long on my turn. Oh, I hope he didn't drop. Oh, okay. He didn't drop. I would have felt so bad. Wasn't trying to slow play him or anything. Okay, Prince. It's going to be hard for me to be able to fight that. Okay, I can deal 2 damage to a character, deal 2 damage to another character. It allows me to take out Bruni. I think that's what I'll do. Do I take this out? I think I kind of have to start answering him a little bit. Do I have to, though? I could go to 12 and then establish this and kill Bernie, and then he can only go to 15. No, I think 2 damage to Bernie, 2 damage to my Tinkerbell, and then 2 damage to Bernie. Because he doesn't have an evasive killer at the moment. And then I think we're just going to quest all. He kind of has to kill the Scar. He has a good trade here. And Poe can take out Candlehead. But he can't take out Aladdin, who quests for 2. So he has to have a buffer. And he kind of needs a way to kill the Scar. So I think, yeah, we just kind of outrush him. We still haven't seen his third color. Oh, we have. I'm sorry. He's yellow. Yeah, so it's not too bad for me to go wide. Oh, that's not bad. He's a prince, not a knight, but he can ping. So he can ping the Tinkerbell. Ping the Tinkerbell. Sisu takes Mittens. Poe can take Candle. But then I still quest for 5, and I go to 17, and I play Goofy, and I clean up the Sisu probably. Oh, I won't be able to, because if he bodyguards Prince. Ooh, it's an interesting play. I don't think I can afford to do anything besides quest, though. If I get a 2-quester, that's pretty good. I'd be at 17, or I'm about to go to 17. Oh, yeah, that will probably be enough to help me finish the game out, because this is going to take out Prince. Oh, he does gain a lore off the location, though, but I don't think I can do anything about that. I don't think I can give up the 3 lore, the 2 lore. If he quests out, he goes to 16. So if he's able to kill my board from his hand and quest, then I think he probably has it. But it's going to be a close one. Rhino. That's a good one. Now, Sisu. Sisu still can't take out Scar, so it's still Poe taking out Scar. Sisu still takes here. So 2-quester. Goes to 15. Play Markowski. If he's able to kill Markowski and then quest, I think it's too much. But if I take out the Sisu now, then he can only quest a 16 even if he takes me out from hand. And you'd have to play something that quests for 1. You can get the lore off Goofy later. But if he has an execute card, that would hurt. I think still probably my best play to do that, and then we'll just pass. He has to be able to kill one of these. Markowski's obviously the best. If he can take out Markowski, then it really punishes the Goofy. And he does have Steel, so it's not unreasonable. Doesn't have set 1 through 4 Steel, though, so no kill spells. Or direct kill spells like that. Okay, quest. Looks like he might not have anything. Yep, just Calhoun. And then I would quest out and get it. Nice. Good game. That was close. It says I lost the game? The second game we played? Oh. Maybe when he asked it for the concede, it was asking for me to concede? That's weird. Alright, we'll do one more. That was a quick queue. That's a good card. The Kenai, I think it is. Like has I think it has Challenger +2. It's like a 0/4 Challenger +2 quest for 1 or 2. And then when it's banished in a challenge, you return it. See if they accept. Looks like they haven't accepted. Nope. Alright. Back at it. We can't get one in 30 some seconds. So, well, I don't like to shouldn't put a timer on it because I'll probably keep going for a little bit. See if we can't get another game. It was a good game against the other person, though. He hid that last color for a long time. I wonder if yellow just is one of the colors that he had the least amount of. It's kind of how we are. Don't have a ton of yellow, I think. We're mostly purple and red. See if refreshing helps at all. Well, it looks like we may have ran out of people to play against. I imagine a little bit later in the day it might be a better time to queue, but that's going to be it for today. Our deck was pretty good. We didn't get to see Creaky, but we got to make some of it happen, and we got to see some of the new Super Sealed. I think it's great. I think the more people that pick it up and get some practice with it, it will probably be more people playing it. It's really fun. So here's hoping that it continues to grow and that we see more people playing it and that it becomes a little more competitive. But thank you guys so much, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.